What's the game that I'm playing at the moment? This doesn't sound like the game I'm playing though. It must be an advert. It's just a kid's game that I was playing. Doesn't really look like that's for children.
Mobile games have become a normal part of everyday life, particularly for younger audiences. Many children now have regular access to smartphones, tablets, and online games from an early age. Alongside these games comes advertising content that is often fast-paced, exaggerated, and designed to capture attention within seconds. This documentary explores the nature of mobile game advertisements and how parents and adults react when exposed to the same content that children may encounter online.
Yes, I think it is very common.
Eldest has got an iPhone, a Switch, a tablet.
We got multiple devices, the old model of our phone and a tablet.
And then my youngest, and she's got a phone and a tablet.
Not really, no. On a very rare occasion, I let them play on my phone. Yeah. I don't agree with kids at that age having a device.
You used to have a Nintendo and they had cartridges. You know, you didn't have PlayStations and Xboxes back then. Too many kids have got phones now. Even who's got an iPad at 4 years old.
Plays the Minecraft a lot, Roblox, Mario parties, those kind of the games, that's his favorite. Fortnite just a little bit, not accessing any paid the services or the features on the game.
The most he's ever allowed is either to play a learning game or to watch a YouTube video about Lightning McQueen, because he's playing it and he's learning at the same time and it's safe.
Dress Up, I think it's called. Roblox, the one with the square stuff.
Minecraft.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I noticed some of the adverts are popping on the games, and especially for these small games, I noticed recently on the phone version, it just pop up random things. Sometimes the adverts like playing the video, because I couldn't actually play with my son every single time. If he's playing by himself, and this content just pop up, as some promotion purposes, this game can be the game in-game, so it's a playable advert.
The following clips were selected due to their misleading gameplay, violent imagery, or exaggerated scenarios that may be viewed by children. Each participant viewed the same set of adverts. Their reactions were recorded in order to capture their immediate thoughts, emotions, and responses to the content shown.
Oh. Oh, no, that's just horrible.
Common, survival, Apple Store, age 9+.
Is this an actual real thing?
Age 13+.
Okay, no, that is totally wrong.
Where's Dad? Dad is working. Matching story, Apple Store, age 4.
Age 4.
Kidding, this is for a 4-year-old. Oh, that's disgusting. No, that's vile.
Project, makeover, Apple Store, age 13+.
These clips were shown to parents to explore their reactions to mobile game advertisements that appear harmless, but often contain violent or misleading content. Many of these adverts are easily accessible to children with little restriction.
Grim.
That's horrible.
Didn't realise that was for such a young age group.
Oh, it feels horrible.
Every negative emotion I could think of. That was horrible.
It's not age related at all. Adult, yeah, but not kids.
This storytelling is horrible. I think if the young children, they learn it, they watch that and they will learn from this kind of the inappropriate behaviors, so slicing and the cueing. Yes. Yeah, so we do have this, the parental controls settings, need the permissions and our key code.
Yes.
Both of them still?
Yes, both of them are still on it, yeah. It's a tough one because there's not much that we can use because there's so many ways of getting around it. I know my eldest is a nightmare because she knows how to use phones better than I do, and there's ghost mode or something online and things like that where you can't stop it, so it's more difficult to stop it.
In this next section, two popular mobile games are compared by showing their advertisements alongside real gameplay. This is followed by user reviews sourced from app stores and online forums such as Reddit, where players frequently share concerns about misleading or harmful advertising.
This day and age, they look at that stuff and everything gets replicated from technology.
Definitely in the violent way. I don't necessarily think for the other stuff because I don't really understand the concept of cheating at this age, but definitely the violence of it. If were to see that, maybe he'd think, oh, hurting animals are okay.
I won't be happy for my son to continue to use the apps or the games because it's a lack of any the visibilities and telling us how the parent control can completely just get rid of it. Or maybe from this marketing side, they don't actually need to put this on the games, on the apps.
If he's seeing somebody being hit, he could then go to nursery, start hitting children. A game where the animals are being, to me, tortured. I wouldn't want him to copy that onto an animal. You know, one, it's wrong, it's cruel, and two, you wouldn't want the animal to turn around if it's a dog to bite it. No, I think that's totally inappropriate. And once you start getting to the sexual content ones, if you've got a child of an impressionable age, 10, 11, 12, you know, which are just going through puberty, I think there's a big no on all of it. Don't like any of it.
The intention of this project is to raise awareness and encourage greater accountability from advertising agencies.
The initial point should be companies not producing stuff like that, especially Apple, and vetting their ads that come across in the videos. But at the same time, it's also stuff that parents have to do to stop it from happening in the first place, because it's never going to be 100%. So parents have to stop them from doing that in the first place. A mixture of both, but it starts with the companies, ends with the parents.
If parents aren't picking up on what they're watching, parents need to try and bring their child up appropriately, considerately, but that doesn't always happen.
This documentary is not intended to criticise parents or suggest that responsibility lies solely with families to monitor children's screen time. Instead, it aims to highlight the growing presence of inappropriate and misleading advertising content that can be easily accessed by younger audiences.
For me, as some of the content is related to the woman, completely misleading our conceptions and also our cognitions. I feel the whole story they try to establish on any of this inappropriate content is totally illegal.
Now this kind of thing I've seen where you've got the downtrodden wife, one of those games where they always portray the woman that's been kicked out by the husband, she's got a child and she's got to find somewhere warm to live with the child, which again I don't think is right, but it always seems to be based on the woman, child, the man. They definitely come across as very sexist.
It's difficult because you can't stop him from what he does at school. When he's not under your roof or he's at school, you can't stop him from doing things because you're not there to. And I don't want him to miss out with his friends, but at the same time, if his friends are like that, I'd rather he not be friends with in the first place. Watching that kind of content and enjoying it and spreading it, I'd rather he just not be friends with in the first place. So I don't want him to be excluded, but there are limits to it as well.
At the moment he's young enough that I wouldn't leave him in front of the TV on his own. If I've got to start leaving him on his own, it's almost a case where I make sure I put something like YouTube Kids on and take the handset away from him, so he can't change channels without me knowing. His dad doesn't like him having devices, so that's not really an issue. But I know at the moment I can control it because he's only 4, but as he gets older, that's going to be more of an issue.
As mobile gaming continues to grow, so too does children's exposure to advertising content that may not always be appropriate. While awareness is increasing, many believe stronger regulation, improved parental tools, and greater accountability from the industry are needed to protect our younger audiences. The future of digital safety may depend on the actions taken today.